I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in the SRT, but it feel like a Rari. And she calling my phone, I'm blowing up, she say I'm sorry. I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. Alright, so we out here about to be sliding the blade now. It's Monday morning. Yeah, about to go ahead and try to see if they can get my exhaust done and get this damn alignment finally straight. Because I mean, it's driving decent now. I got it kind of situated while I was at my house yesterday, and yeah, I mean, it's driving straight, so it's holding the alignment at least for now. So hopefully whenever they set it at blade, I ain't gotta goddamn go back anymore. But yeah, we just on the road today. I was supposed to have a truck coming by today, but you know how that goes. I hit him up yesterday with the info and no text back, so I pretty much, you know, automatically accept what the hell that means. So if I don't have nothing come up today, then I'll be doing Reggie's headliner. I got his stars sorted out. Ended up counting like 800 or 900 stars out of the 1,000 kit, but I'm pretty sure I fucking miscounted. Reggie got a lot more stuff coming in within the next couple days, so we're gonna be knocking all that out and getting him right. Because by August, he want to get him a setup and be rolling and shitting on y'all boys, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this situated here, and we'll get back and hopefully we'll be good to go. Got the exhaust done, and there's a goddamn tree in the road, son. Look at that shit. Thank God I got my truck today, boy. Fuck. But y'all hear it, True Duels, Catback. Yeah, got it done finally. Shit was like $400 fucking with the tips, but it is what it is. I was already there, needed alignment, so said fuck it. But yeah, she looking good, man. So gonna get on back to the shop, get on Reggie's truck, cause the other dude fucking no-showed, and yeah, that'll be it. So yeah, let's get back. All right, so we back at the shop and got the exhaust done. Not sure if I told y'all already, but ended up getting True Duels to I think it's 5-inch tips. These bitches look like my 6-inch tips low-key, but they're rolled tips. So ended up not using the X pipe that I was gonna use, just to make it a lot quicker, a little easier. I'll put that in down the road once I do the cam and shit like that, but right now that'll do. But yeah, came through and got the alignment and everything done, so everything is driving good and perfect how it's supposed to. So pretty satisfied with it. But now we in here and about to go ahead and get started on Reggie's headliner. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get started on this, go ahead and get this headliner done, and then I'm gonna probably get just the adhesive ripped off of here, and I'll probably start putting the new fabric down maybe tomorrow. And I got the stars pretty much, you know, ready to go to be put in. So yeah, I got plenty of time to go ahead and finish this thing, and I should have it done hopefully by the end of the week, especially with the stars and shit too. So yeah, let's go ahead and set it up, get it on the stands, and then go ahead and get to ripping this bullshit off here. All right, so finally got this damn shit off of this headliner. So just gonna go through it one more time and just get whatever dark spots is on here off and complete, so that way when I lay the glue down, I ain't got too much of resistance with this foam shit that was on here before. Now this was not sagging or nothing at all, so it don't look as light as mine, because the adhesive was still stuck on there pretty good. So like I said, I'm gonna go down and try to get it as white as I can like that, and try to get it perfected, so that way I can go ahead and throw this fabric here on. I showed y'all that before. It's the same that's in my truck. So yeah, I'm about to go ahead and head back to the house. I gotta go get the glue and everything. I'll probably bring that by tomorrow in the morning when I come back, and try to go ahead and get the fabric laid down after I do one last final sweep of it. And then right after that, man, we should be good to lay it down, put the stars in, and start going one by one. I did mine with an adhesive wheel, which is right here, and I did like the corners and the edges on that with the adhesive wheel, but mostly gonna use that if you end up doing it. Need to get you a wire wheel. Don't go too hard with the pressure or nothing like that. Just easily lay it down and it'll come straight the hell off all the way through. Took me probably, I don't know, 5 minutes to get everything wiped off and cleared off with the thick shit how it was before. So turned out good, man. So Can't wait to see this thing getting thrown in and perfected, boy, because I ain't did no stars or nothing like that since I did Gramp shit and my Duramax. So this will be the last and the absolute last stars in the ceiling I'm gonna do. I'll do headliners, but yeah, as far as fucking stars in the ceiling, I'm not doing those. All right, so we in here again. I got Reggie's Tahoe pulled up and we're getting to putting the Glock plate on. Ended up using just some hardware that I had laying around. I'm about to put the nuts on the back of the bolts and tighten it up and kind of get it centered. Then I'm about to throw in his cold air intake while I'm in here, and then after that I should be able to do one last final sweep of the headliner, clean it all the way off, and then we should be able to lay the fabric down. I got the fabric here, I got his stars right here, so I got them all bundled in hundreds. So I got like 9 or 8 fucking bundles of 100. I had to do that shit this weekend. That shit sucked, but got it done, and it's ready to get thrown in. So once I get the headliner laid down, I'm gonna flip it back over, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start marking the holes, because I got some upholstery pins that I'm gonna use to poke the holes through. It shouldn't be too much of a day-to-day, just really laying this down, intake and the plate, and then that'll be pretty much everything I need to do for Reggie's truck as far as right now. He's got spacers in there, he's got a sub wiring kit, but I didn't want to put that in there and have a hot wire just laying around, so I'll wait until he ends up getting the speakers for that. But everything else should be good to go until he gets it set up and stuff like that. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get to it, and I'll update y'all as soon as we get some of this stuff knocked out and ready to go. All right, so got Reggie's stuff situated now. Got the plate put on here. Just put 2 13mm bolts on there with nuts, and ended up getting an intake in. This was a motherfucking bitch. This shit don't fit worth a fuck. So I ended up having to use just 2 bolts, and I couldn't attach it down there. So yeah, it's just what Amazon does. They just be making mass-produced shit. So I'm gonna have to end up probably modifying this a little bit if it starts making noise whenever I hit the gas and shit like that. But for now, it's in here and it's tight. It ain't going nowhere. But yeah, the fitment was just fucking terrible. The filter hitting all the way at the end of the damn body right there. So really ain't got too much room to move it around. I had to take the grommet out of the inside of the little heat shield and shit, but I wanted to at least get the heat shield in there so that way the cold air intake at least has a little bit of area away from the heat on the motor. But as far as everything else, everything looked good. It's running good. So yeah, we should be done with that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and prep this headliner, get it ready to go so I can lay the fabric down, and then I'm gonna flip it around like I said, start marking some of the holes, and then probably tomorrow I should be able to start pushing them through and get them right, so that way I can go ahead and start gluing them down once I get them all poked through. He wants a custom design. I'm probably gonna end up putting it right here in the middle. All right, so got the headliner laid down, and about to go ahead and start putting the adhesive on. So this is what I've been using. This is what I use for mine, Permatex automotive adhesive. And then I got this as well. This is probably the best thing that you can use. If you wanted to buy about 3 cans of this, you can just get this, but this is the cheaper alternative, is to just get 2 of these. These are, I think they were $12 a piece on Amazon, and these are like 17 and 21 inside the store. So yeah, just got 3 cans, 2 of these, and then 1 of those. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay down the Permatex on the actual headliner itself, and then I'm gonna lay some on this gray part of the fabric so that way it can start getting tacked up, and then I'm gonna just roll it slowly as I can all the way across, because once I try to throw it on there real quick, I gotta hurry up and throw it down so that way I have some kind of movement to allow it to, you know, be able to be massaged into the corners and all that shit. When I was doing it with mine, my girl helped me out, so I had her pretty much hold it up over on that side as I smoothed it all the way across. So with me doing this by myself today, we're gonna have to make this shit work. All right, so got the headliner finally finished, and it ain't perfect. I got a little bit of a high spot up here, and I'm trying to get that shit massaged out because it's already on there and tacked down, so ain't really no fucking pulling it back up. So I'm gonna have to probably go get some thumbtacks or some staples and just staple it down so that way it can go ahead and just dry all the way through. But as far as everything else, it looks pretty good. Had some glue leak through kind of right there in the middle, but that little console thing is gonna cover all that. And I had a little split a little bit right there. But yeah, other than that, man, everything else went good. The back laid down fine, the front laid down perfect. Like I said, just got a little hot spot here and there, but had the same thing happen with mine. I mean, when it's one person, I can't really get that shit laid down all the way, you know, perfect by myself. I was ripping it up, putting it back down, ripping it up, just like I'm wrapping a fucking car. That's why doing these headliners, man, I don't do a lot of them at all, and y'all won't really ever see me do them unless it's for my shit or a close friend or some shit like that. But yeah, man, this is pretty much it. So we'll go ahead and let her dry overnight, and you know, like I said, let it fully cure for the whole day. It says 30-minute cure time, but like I said, I want to make sure it has the rest of the day to sit inside this hot box here and get right. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to find this little staple gun that I got. Go ahead and try to staple the hot spots. Go ahead and dip up out of here for the day, and I'll be done. All right, so I got the headliner situated yesterday. I didn't get a lot of filming done just because I was trying to go ahead and get a lot of the fabric that was popping up a little bit laid back down, so that way I can go ahead and push through with these stars. Now with this HVAC stuff, I might have to end up taking it off, but I made a little slot for the actual module to go into. So that's kind of where I'm gonna put it, so that way I can run the wire down and have it on the driver's side to be able to go to the fuse box. So that's why I got it on this side. Got holes through the HVAC, but I'm not too sure if they had penetrated all the way through to the bottom. So that's what we're gonna get into today. I got some upholstery pins, and whatever is giving me a hard time as far as the front is gonna get those, and we should have those pushed through today. I got a lot of the front done. I think I got about maybe 250 stars just in the front right corner. It's a time-consuming job. It's this shit ass, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I don't do them for customers. So if y'all see this fucking video and decide that y'all want stars, don't ask me to do them, because I'm not doing them. This is my last time doing any type of fucking stars. That's why I ain't do it to mine, because this shit just takes forever. But yeah, man, we're getting to it. Hopefully, like I said, within the next couple of days, we'll be seeing what it looks like, and that'll be pretty much the last thing that I gotta do for Reggie's truck until he gets some more stuff in. But yeah, just trying to finish this thing up so that way it can be complete. All right, so ended up getting everything ran. I couldn't get these stars in the back, and I kind of had to scatter them pretty spaced out in the middle, but the front is pretty good to go. Everything is decent and put where it needs to be. The back just ain't gonna have any stars. It'll be more so the front, and the middle won't have as many, just because I had to use so many up front for the little initials and shit that's in there. But got it hooked up to a battery, and as you see, they turned on. So all I got to do now is just go get the glue gun and glue them down. Then I can throw it back in the truck and get it snapped back up there, and it'll be good to go. I'm gonna mount that box in here. I'm gonna just hot glue it right in this little area, so that way it ain't moving around and shit. But other than that, man, it's pretty much done. All right, so back in here Saturday. Didn't expect to be in here, but as I had said before, got everything ready for glue. I just picked up the hot glue gun and stuff today for Reggie's headliner, so I should be able to get that done Monday and complete. But for now, we putting in this rough country steering stabilizer on my truck, because I got some bad bump steer since I've put these tires on here. Whenever I'm, you know, on an uneven road or some shit, I gotta drive it kind of like this, and that shit ain't no good, especially whenever I got these big ass tires coming to a curve or something, like bite the fucking curve and swing me over. So hopefully that'll fix it, or at least, you know, soften it up a little bit, kind of make it a little bit more drivable. But I mean, right now I can drive it just because I'm used to driving shit like that. But you know, to an average person, probably gonna fuck with you a little bit. But I gotta drill 2 holes, and then just tighten up the U-bolts that come with it onto my steering member or whatever, and then should be good to go. So I already kind of plotted it out at my house, forgot the fucking drill bit, and had to end up coming back to the shop. So about to go ahead and do this shit while I'm here real quick. Shouldn't take me no more than probably 15 minutes, and we'll get on out of here and test and see how it goes. All right, so I ended up getting the steering stabilizer in. I'm gonna slide up under here real quick so y'all can get a good idea of what it looks like. So this is the version that was for a level truck. I think it was like 0 to 3 inches of lift. So one part with the U-bolts and stuff go up here next to the idler arm, and then you got to mount this little bracket right here. Got it in with both washers, just had to slide it back a little bit. Not too sure how centered it is, but it looks pretty centered to me from where the cross member and shit is. So got the little absorber right here, and then just tightened up the little 15s on the side with the regular bushings, kind of like a shock. But I'm gonna just go test and make sure that this steering rack doesn't hit anything, but it should tighten up the steering a lot and help me, especially when I'm driving around with this motherfucker here on these fucked up ass roads around. But yeah, that's pretty much it to it. It's supposed to stiffen up your steering a little bit, stop it from kind of swaying side to side. My sway bar links were fucking loose as well, so I'm glad I got up under here and checked it out. But other than that, man, we should be pretty good to go. Like I said, I'm gonna test it real quick, cut the truck on, turn it side to side, make sure it don't hit either of the tie rods on the inners, and then we should be good to go, man. All right, so I got the AC blowing because it's hot as shit, but hopefully y'all can hear me. But yeah, man, it's a whole lot more resistance on the steering wheel than before. Before I could just shake this bitch side to side and the wheels wouldn't even move. And yeah, now I could definitely feel the resistance with this damn thing being on here. So yeah, if your steering is loose, definitely get one of them bitches. I think they were only like 60 bucks. If your steering's kind of loose and you want to kind of tighten it up, it ain't gonna take it all the way like away, but it'll help a whole lot, especially if you live somewhere where the roads are pretty fucked up. So yeah, guess we'll get back home, and I guess I'll see you guys on Monday once we get back into the shop for the week, and we'll get Reggie shit laid down. Maybe we'll hit the junkyard with Trippy because he needs some parts for his stuff, and I'm gonna look around. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got planned. And yeah, so this weekend we'll be chilling, and catch y'all on Monday, and we'll get some shit done. All right, so we back here. It's Monday, and I ended up getting the steering stabilizer put on yesterday or the day before on the Yukon, and it drives a whole lot better. I took it around a lot this weekend and drove it around, and I definitely see the difference, and it definitely tightened up my steering a whole lot with the tires and everything. I don't fucking roll off the road. The wheel stays straight primarily most of the time, unless I hit a bump or something or the road's uneven. Other than that, the shit stays straight, and I don't got that badass bump steer, so it's definitely a recommendation. But now we're going ahead and getting back to Reggie's headliner. So I got it kind of a little messy just because I had to reroute a lot of these fucking optics. Like I said, it weren't enough stars to go all the way back with. So all right, so ended up getting everything glued, and just got the headliner in somewhat. Got staples holding it just until I get it all situated in here. But just got the console and everything clipped in and ready to go. Got the back console. Ended up getting the rear portion. It's kind of dark in here, you can't see, but I got the vents in all the way back through the back. Got the lights in, and got these little fucking things in here, but gotta wire the actual lights on the other side. So I'm going ahead and putting the headliner up and finishing that up. But now I'm about to go ahead and get to this door, because this door is where I have the wires. So I'm gonna run these wires all the way down the pillar, all the way up front, so that way I can have the lights ran right here into this fuse box, and then we should be good to go from there to go ahead and pretty much start cutting these things and you know, wrapping it all the way up. But yeah, this is my last one. So if y'all seeing this video and thinking in your head, hey, I wonder if he can do mine, no, I definitely cannot, because I'm not doing this shit no more. This shit done took me a fucking week plus to get this shit right, and then putting the headliner in, man, it's such a bitch because it don't want to fit right. Never, don't matter how you take it out, I always got to take some foam out just to fit it right. And yeah, I got this one decent. I did turn it on real quick and test it out just to make sure. I got it wired to the same fuse as the radio, so it's all gonna come on with ignition. But yeah, I think I did all right. I ain't gonna lie to you. It wasn't as many stars as I expected, but I think it's still gonna look pretty straight how it is. But yeah, man, I hope I can see that logo real good, but I tried. Shit, I don't really do this like that. This is the most stars I've ever done, 1,000. When I did mine and Gramps, I did probably like 450, 500 max. So this is the most stars I've ever did. I never did a SUV, but it looks good, man. I fuck with it. I gotta say, for my last time doing this shit, I promise you this shit look good as hell. You can see his HM logo in there real good. Weren't the best, weren't the straightest, but shit, I got it as close as I could. And yeah, everything is pretty much almost to the back, not all the way in the back, but decently. But yeah, this shit look good as fuck, man. Kind of proud of it, I ain't gonna lie. This was a lot more damn work than I expected, but you know, it's always good. Turn them on the white. Oh, that bitch is nice. I fuck with that, man. That's all you gonna see at night, boy. That shit gonna be hard. I tried to concentrate a lot of them in the front. I kept a lot of them long cut still, just to have them hit at different angles. Like if you're sitting up under it like this, it looks way different. But yeah, that's what I was trying to do, kind of spread them out differently, you know, make everything look good. But I think it turned out real good, I ain't gonna lie to you. Got all types of colors and shit. Got the red. I mean, whatever you want. But yeah, the shit's smooth, and you can play the music and shit with it, so that's smooth. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for this motherfucker here. I know he's got some headlights and shit on the way here soon. Like I said, I got the radio working. I'm not sure if I ever showed y'all that, but it's basically the same setup as mine. It's got pretty much everything. He's got the rear view camera too, so I can show y'all how that works real quick, because I might have to change the settings and shit on it, because it's showing like a weird like fucking 720p photo, but I need to change it to that, the AHD, but it's not like fucking switching over. So all I gotta do is just check that and get that situated, but it works and it's, you know, good to go. It's going off of the trigger of the reverse. So yeah, man, everything looks good. So I'll get that all situated for him and get everything else ready to go. And yeah, man, he'll be ready to go once he gets it set up and ends up coming home and checking this thing out. This damn thing has changed drastically, I ain't gonna lie to you. This damn thing has changed 100% since it first got dropped off. And yeah, I've been putting in work on this bitch. Let's go ahead and pull this thing on out and get it out the way so I can clean up all this shit, because yeah, it's like 1,000+ fibers. I threw them all out this side, but yeah, I'm gonna get that situated, then we'll get him out and he'll be good to go. He'll get some headlights, tail lights, and the bulbs and all that shit, and I think he's planning on getting a setup here real soon once he gets back around. So pretty sure this damn thing will be sliding, and he'll be getting exhaust, alignment, all types of shit. So yeah, man, can't wait to see our side to side actually sliding for a change. It's been a little minute, I ain't gonna lie, probably about 2 years since we all had, you know, trucks and we were riding around and shit. But yeah, I mean, we ain't gonna really be into the scene like that like we used to be. I'll probably pop out at a couple meets and shit like that, a couple shows, but other than that, man, it's gotta be out of convenience for me. I'd rather just build my shit and drive around and just enjoy it my damn self. Not really into going out there and, you know, just sitting out there with a bunch of weird motherfuckers all day. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for, I guess, this video. If it's long enough, pause, I'll probably go ahead and chop the video up and probably put it out from here. Like I said, I just didn't really do much. Just main goal was trying to finish this shit here, so that's what we did. But